The history was Osterlin seeing a need in the community, but seeing especially a need with our residential clients to learn hands-on skills while at the same time kind of earning credit within school. So tying of this program to the school, their school classroom time, really as an opportunity for vocational training. In addition to that, really kind of exploring kind of emerging research about kind of hands-on engagement and how that helps engage the mind in the healing of trauma.
So a lot of what we do, it is really beneficial for the not only self-esteem and confidence of our clients, but it also reinforces the fact that they have something to contribute to this world, whether it's growing life in the greenhouse or creating a painting and art. And we also find really awesome ways for these different areas of the life skills department to work together so that kids can see how everything works for the betterment of themselves. So for example, we're painting pottery in art class so that they can use it for their plants that they grow in the greenhouse. One of our other girls was in here painting one day. She asked to come in and have some extra time because she has expressed that she really enjoys painting. It's very calming for her. And we were sitting there and she was just blending her sky, and she finished and she looked at me and she was just like, you know, I'm really good at painting skies. And I was like, yeah, you are. And it was just that moment of watching her and her hesitation at the beginning of learning how to paint, and at the end being like, I can do this really well, and this is something that I want to continue doing. It was like a really cool thing to see.
One young man who had been very, very much escalated, he was on our residential unit. He had gotten into verbal altercation with staff. He was kind of getting ready to blow up and fight some of his peers. And I was able to go down onto the unit and kind of talk with him. And I said, why don't we go up to the therapy garden? Why don't we go up to the garden and just kind of take a walk and just kind of calm down? And we walked up, and as we went into the therapy garden, it's not like he instantly changed, but his disposition shifted. And as we started to work together, a lot of what we do is about accompaniment. The way that we're teaching our kids, our students, our clients, is not through like, here, memorize these things, but it's coming alongside them, learning together as much as we can one-on-one. And so in those moments, we're both learning together. We're both learning how to get through the day together. He's frustrated about what the staff had said or what his peers had said that he was frustrated about. Well, as we're, putting soil in a tray and planting seeds, something so seemingly insignificant becomes something that helps him get through his time and process it. Did that radically change every single thing? No, it didn't, but it gave him one more step towards learning how to process his struggles in a fruitful way. There's so many stories on the other side of it that were just as a kid simply, coming into the wood shop and feeling so intimidated by this space. Tools are very, very loud and they're very dangerous. So a lot of kids don't want anything to do with it. They grow in confidence and they see that they can actually accomplish something. And I think that it's so concrete that they can look at it and see that it's there. They're blown away, like they can't believe, like, I made that? I can't believe I made that. And I think that in and of itself changes their perspective on how they're living in the world.
If you think about a child in a normal home environment, they learn life skills from their parents and their siblings and their extended family. Children who have been in troubled situations or not typical family situations don't get that opportunity. And we tend to take for granted that they should know how to hammer a nail or take care of a pet or an animal or raise a plant from a seed. They don't get those same opportunities that children in a stable environment really take for granted. So the Life Skills Center here at Osterlin, I see, is probably the future foundation for how we will serve children in this community and in the entire community that Osterland serves, because we're going to help those children lead a more normal life, do things that other kids do that just happen. We have to make it happen for them here at Osterland, and I think that's what the Life Skills Center is all about.